We're live. We're live. Hold on.
Period. How can we see it? Let me try to look on my phone.
It, okay, now it's okay. I have to still go up live. Are you ready? I'm gonna click on the.
Yeah.
I'm gonna click on. Now we're going live on Instagram. Now we're live on Instagram. We're officially live on Instagram now. We're officially
I
live on
see it.
Instagram
I
now.
see it.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Reality Right After. Today we are here. We are here, and we are coming to you to Instagram Live. We are simultaneously casting on Instagram Live, on our YouTube page, and on our Twitter X account. I see the people are rolling in on Instagram. Yes, honey.
Period.
Period. I love our Instagram followers. Thank you, castmates, for always coming on the Instagram. Today I'm here. I am your host, Wellington Gomez, host of Reality Right After. I'm here with my executive producer. Hi, Ricky.
Hi. So excited at the
Are you
opportunity.
excited for this? I'm so excited for this.
I am. We have to talk about the icon that is.
The icon that is who?
The icon that is becoming.
Becoming.
Yeah.
Okay, so listen. Today is Thursday. We have fully been 2 days post Real Housewives of Salt Lake City finale. And we have to talk about it. We just have to talk about it because the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City has had a trajectory on Bravo that is pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie. They came on the scene causing some ruckus. They all had eclectic personalities. They all had, it was the very first diverse, fully diverse cast that Bravo gave us, in the sense of like, it had a black girl, it had an Asian girl, it had girls of different religions, it had different type of white people, not just like American white people. So like, it was a truly eclectic cast. It always had something different to offer, I believe, in the sense of the drama between the religions and Mary's grandfather and yada yada yada. Then Jen Shaw goes to jail. So when you think that things cannot get any more dramatic, the star of the show, because one thing that we cannot deny is that Jen Shaw was the star of the show, whether we liked it or not. Whether we liked it or not.
She
Whether she
definitely was a star next to Mary, but she definitely was a star.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And we can't change that. People really liked her polarizing behavior, and I think that she also played into that a lot. I want the castmates on Instagram to let me know, not this season, but from season 1 to 3, who do you think was the star of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City? I actually want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments, because I actually want to know
Drop
what
it
you
in
guys
the comments.
drop it in the comments. Um, Someone said, "Hi, Kevin." He says that sounds like a Broadway show. LMAO. Jen goes to jail. We might produce it, Chad.
You have the
So
ability to bring people up.
I have the ability, if they're commenting on Twitter and YouTube, I have the ability to pull up your comments. If you're commenting on Instagram, I have the ability to read your comments, because I'm looking at the comments right now as we're seeing them. But I'm only allowed to pull up the ones on YouTube or Twitter. So if you want your comment to show on screen, go over to our YouTube or our Twitter account, and that's where you can find everything.
Dang, I was gonna
Um,
say, tell Kevin to come
yeah,
on the live. Come on the live, Kevin.
Kevin, Kevin, say comment, text me, and I'll text you the link to join this live real quick.
Right.
Um,
Mary
so
is right. I see reality chat. I agree.
you right, like
Somebody,
so
Antonellum said Jen and Mary. Now it's Monica.
Jen and Mary, now it's Monica. Okay, okay, all right. So Jen goes to jail. I'm gonna paint a story. I'm gonna paint a story. Okay,
Take us there. Take us there.
Jen goes to jail, and there's an informant in Salt Lake City that helps her get to jail. that helps the government take her there, that acted as a witness and helped the FBI put Jen in jail.
Mhm.
She then, this same person, then got casted on the show as a housewife. The Bravo boss says, "Love Monica, but I feel like the chances of her being back are really slim." Bobby on YouTube says, "I'm here on YouTube. You can see me. Hey, Bobby."
What's the tea?
The Bravo boss says that I predict that Monica will get fired, but invited as a guest by Mary without the other ladies knowing. Well, this is the thing. Things don't work like that. There's call sheets and there are legitimate production things. Um, like legitimate productions that get set up and organized in order for these women to, people are not just rolling up on scene and saying like, let me just film with the ladies. Like, you won't get mic'd by production if you're not on the call sheet, whether you were part of the show before or not, because there's a lot of housewives that show up to events that they know are being filmed and don't get no airtime and don't even get mic'd. Don't make me pull the footage. So um this person gets casted on the show, season 4, newbie. Her name is Monica Garcia. She provides Salt Lake City initially with great new energy. She's a young housewife, beautiful girl. She joins this amazing franchise as joining as one of the Latinas that joins the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I mean, the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. And we see her navigating through these relationships. She's an open book. She opens up about the fact that she done fucked her brother-in-law, and that's why she was excommunicated from the church. Her mother hates her and she hates her mother, and they went at it. They went at it on the show. She was Jen's assistant turned informant to the FBI and witness. I'm trying to think what else. She was just overall the package that you want when you want a housewife, wouldn't you say? She was willing to give it all. And that's what you want from a housewife.
She's like drama through and through. And not only is she drama, she's not hiding anything. And she's not afraid to be
At all.
honest and say, this is the shit show of my life, or this is what's going on with my life. Hey, I'm struggling a little bit financially. I don't have $50,000 rings and Birkin bags right now. My mom's a narcissist that hates me. I'm starting to hate her back. I fucked my brother in law. And now I wrote Gossip Girls. Who would have thought? So
Who would have
give
thought?
her her
Who
tens.
would have thought? Give her tens. So when the season 4 trailer dropped, we see this very dramatic scene that gets featured in the trailer that is basically the scene that everybody is waiting for. Everybody, right? And basically, we find out that Monica Garcia, newbie on this show, has actually been running an account, an Instagram account that was a troll account named that went by the name of Reality Von Tees, which is a very cunt name, if you ask me. Reality Von Tees. So she
I
was
want
running this.
to I'm gonna pause you real quick. Aguilera Claire said, "We love Monica. Heather, pay her back for the stuff she put on her credit card. She's not like you guys. They give her a couple of seasons, she'll be running it."
Oh, listen, listen. Someone said, the Bravo Bus says, Monica gives me early RHOBH Brandy vibes. Very much that.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Katie, facts, period, Dr. Katie. So we find out that Monica is running this account. That's a troll account. That the sole purpose of this account was to bring down Jen Shaw,
Hmm. Which she did.
which she did,
Hmm.
and she did that proudly,
Hmm.
right? However, where things get crazy is that later on this account, it started dragging the other ladies, Meredith, Lisa Barlow, Whitney, and Heather.
What kind of
So
bags were they though?
I went back and there was and there was some drags, about their families. It was usually things that were connected to Jen in a way because
Hmm.
the page, what it would do, it would react to the things that was happening on the show,
Hmm.
but with a perspective that came locally. So like we're actually in Salt Lake City, so we can actually tell you the tea that happened. And then I think that they started because it was multiple people running this account.
Hmm.
I think she named over 5 people. They started going to these events. They started showing up to these places. They started driving by. They were driving by people's houses. So
Here's my.
they were providing the community, the Instagram
Mhm.
housewives community, with this perspective that was different than any other page was doing it because it was locally. So the thing that is also weird. Also, Bobby says, remember Monica's friend from the Secret Service that told her Jen was going to prison? I always go back for that for some reason. Interesting. Very interesting, actually, because that's how Monica knew to get on the show. And I'm going to just prefix this. I love Monica Down. I think she's a great housewife. And when I say I love her, I don't mean
That's
as a
all
person because I don't know her as a person. I
right.
mean as the character on this show. I actually know Shade. I actually really like this season. I really like all of these ladies. I think that Salt Lake City knew that they were on the chopping block because Jen went to jail and that there was a lot of eyes on them to provide and to give a season because season 3 was so lackluster.
And Heather and Monica clocked in.
Heather and Monica clocked in. I want to show a video and I want us to get right to it.
Monica, what did you do with the account? Okay. Some of the videos that I took of Jen that my told me to record of her, they were posted on there. What are you gonna video all of us and post it online when you're pissed at us? That. Talking about that. You are so stupid. You are always so stupid. Loser. You know, you dumb old piece of leather rubbery bitch, Donald Trump hands. Shut the up. I don't want someone around me that's gonna video me and post it on online. Abuse your employees then, bitch, and you'll be just fine. Don't abuse your employees like your best friend Jen, and you'll be just fine. That means you have lied to me and used me. Lie to you, which is more than any of you have ever done about all your dark little ass secrets. There's no dark ass little secrets. Clearly you're the one with the secret. You've been running an account that has bullied us for years. I didn't do shit. Tanisha started the account. Ran the account. Ran the account. It was all these people. So you can go ahead and bring it on me all you want. I didn't say shit about anyone else other than Jen 100%, and I will own that to the grave because that little whore is one of the worst humans I've ever met in my life.
I don't think reality Von Teese was a bad thing. I think that scamming elderly people out of millions of dollars is a bad thing. But I think having a burner page on an Instagram account to expose someone and their abuse is not a bad thing. I think that's just telling the truth.
You have been lying to my face. I have not been lying to your face. Yes, Monica, for 3 months you have sat here with us and Matt told us the truth. Do you understand it's about deception? You deceived all of us. No, I didn't deceive you. She asked me and I said it. I want you to get the I don't say it. Okay, then leave. You get the out of here. You get the out of here.
Yeah. I will say,
Yeah.
when it comes to group takedowns, she handled that flawlessly. Like,
As a freshman housewife, she sat down there in Bermuda on the cast trip of the season and she had the entire cast go against her, and she didn't cry and she didn't run.
She didn't cry. She didn't stutter.
She
My
backed Lisa up.
Lisa got it the worst.
Lisa got it the worst.
Lisa got it the worst.
Lisa got it the worst. Lisa definitely got it.
So
Kevin says Monica A. I'm sorry. They got more heat for Monica than they ever did for Jane. For Jen. That's strange. That's very true.
very, very.
That's very true.
And
And I think go ahead. You go ahead.
I think one, it felt like the ladies were scared of Jen, and like, Jen had a dirty little secret on everybody, or whatever the case may be. And I think another part that plays into it is I also feel like the ladies think they're better than Monica, so maybe confronting her and holding her accountable is a bit easier.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought it interesting that they had all these tears and dramatics and grand performances for her making a stand account. But where was all of this energy when, like she said, Jen was robbing elderly people of their retirement money?
And you knew about it.
And you knew about it. And then
Allegedly.
I feel like Heather, this was a scheme that Todd set up so that Heather can escape accountability for knowing that Jen was a scammer.
Right.
And not holding her accountable, and then somehow shifting the conversation to Monica having this burner account, which we'll get into in a minute because Tanisha ain't innocent, and I think Heather been knew about the burner account, but that's just me.
Right. So just to give you a little backstory, right before they sat down and this went down with Monica, Heather has been feeling like Monica has been a little weird lately. She's been feeling like Monica, the way Monica reacts to things and the way Monica responds to certain things feels very calculated. It feels very thought out. And she starts to, in a way, have like, she starts to feel like a little anxious around Monica. And she's like, you're a little weird, right? So then they start getting DMs. Monica starts getting DMs. Meredith starts to getting DMs. Weird DMs that no one knows what's happening. And Monica, we see that they try to blame these DMs on Meredith at first. And they try to say that Meredith is the one sending DMs and sending information and sending this. And Meredith is like, no, 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 no. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. So they, even down to the Bermuda, before this day, they were coming down on Meredith for Meredith sending, for supposedly Meredith sending DMs and telling people information about them. Which, no shade, y'all should apologize to Meredith because y'all legitimately thought that she was the one that did it.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody owes Meredith an apology. If you agree, comment in the comments below. Let me know if you agree with me. Do the other cast members owe Meredith an apology?
They do. And I think part of me feels like it was positioned as initially as a Meredith takedown.
Okay, I keep getting comments about my alarm. I live in the hood. Leave me alone. You want to come change it? You can come change it.
They don't want to hear it, Pooh.
Girl, please, then go watch a white account. If you like, go watch someone else. Don't leave me alone and my alarm. I'm not going up there to change it. I'm not.
Don't curse us, girl.
I keep getting text messages. Change your alarm. Change your alarm. Change your alarm. Lord Jesus.
They saying it's beep beep beeping. It seemed like a Meredith takedown, and I feel like the ladies and just even in my experience with the whole rumor situation, oh, she spread a rumor about Angie K's husband when she didn't. It's just like it seems like they were unnecessarily attacking Meredith or trying to skew the audience against Meredith because it really just doesn't make sense. The different things that they were accusing her of. It's like y'all don't really have no evidence. It just
right.
Like, y'all just
they don't have no evidence. So Monica, right before they went to this Bermuda trip for Monica's birthday. So Heather, this is where everything went left. Heather wanted to get Monica a gift card.
Mm-hmm.
So she wanted to get Monica. Right. Hold on. Right. Dr. Katie. People listening too hard because I ain't even hear the alarm. Exactly.
I didn't hear it either, but the
Thank
people
you,
were
castmates.
saying,
The castmates always got me. I love the castmates. So Monica, Heather went to get a Beauty Lab gift card for Monica, and then comes to find out there's three different Monicas with different last names, but the same information, date of birth, and address associated to Beauty Lab. One of those accounts owed hella money, according to Heather. So she got a little weary. So then she called Tanisha, Heather's hairstylist, which I've never seen Tanisha around, but they have footage of her child. Heather's hairstylist and Monica's best friend, allegedly, very close friend. So Heather says that Tanisha had a crisis of confidence and came clean to her.
child, please. Here's what I think.
Tell me,
I'm gonna preface this by saying I never trust a person that falls out with a close friend and then sprays them on the internet or airs their dirty laundry or things that they were told in secret during a best friendship. I never trust a person. As soon as that person starts spilling tea, I know who the bad friend was. It was you. This is your best friend. You've been aware of this T page. Heather caught wind of it, and I feel like you tried to save your piece of coin, one, and your relationship with these ladies. Two, you were a part of it and wanted to get ahead of it so that you can put it all on Monica, so that you don't have to take responsibility, i.e., lose your bag, i.e., losing relationships in Salt Lake City. Yeah, exactly. Heather supposedly finding all this out. That's what I'm saying, Dr. Katie. I feel like Heather already knew, just like she already knew who punched her in her face. She already knew Jen was a scammer. She already knew, and she waited for an opportunity. Because let's go back a little bit. Heather has always wanted to be the top dog of Salt Lake City. We just haven't saw it for her. So then it was Jen. Jen's out the way. Now Monica comes and she steals the show, and Heather's beefing with Whitney, and the
right.
list goes on. So I really feel like because Tanisha is the middle point between Heather and Monica, I feel like she didn't know the whole time, but she knew way before they went to Bermuda.
But my whole thing is like, I want to know what happened between Tanisha and Monica, that Tanisha felt the need to say what she said to Heather. Because my whole thing is, if you are my best friend and an op calls me trying to get information on you, it doesn't even have to be an op. It could be your friend.
Heather's her purse, though. You got to understand the dynamics. Tanisha's a hairstylist. She's Black. She lives in Salt Lake City. These ladies are a tight knit community. So if Heather say, "Don't get your hair done,"
Right. You're right. You're
we
right.
can't trust her. Don't get your hair done over there. She's a Dundada, so she has to protect her purse.
Yeah.
And so at that point, she made a decision of the cat's out the bag. Either I'm going to protect my purse or I'm going, but for her to release this information, then release videos that Monica sent to her of her mother arguing.
Right.
It just shows that she can't be trusted to me. And I genuinely feel like she was a part of the Von Tees and then was given an opportunity to put it all on Monica.
Yeah, I agree so too. I think that Tanisha, well, we know that Tanisha was a part of this reality Von Tease, because even Heather in her confessional said Tanisha had a crisis of confidence and came clean to me and said that she was there for all of it. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So you were there for all of it. You knew what they were doing. You knew that this page started to bring down Jen, and that it is somehow migrated to tear down the other women as well.
Mm-hmm.
So you knew about that. If you were like, I get it, your purse, yada yada yada. But even if it was my purse, when Heather came to me, I would, girl, I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything. She did what? I don't, girl, no, we got to figure it out. Yeah, I'll help you figure it out. I'll call her right now. Let me call her right now because I've never heard anything about this. And then you act like, and then you call her and you say, girl, you know what Heather just said?
They
They
said
own your shit, girl. So let's figure out the plan that we're going to do to get out of this one. That's what a real bitch would have done.
Right. Like
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You opened your mouth and you said what you said to Heather because no shade, you thought you were gonna get on the show. You thought they were gonna invite you.
and it was never gonna happen. I'm
And it
sorry
was
to
never
say,
gonna happen.
never gonna happen for you, Lisp. It was never.
Never, it was never gonna happen
No,
because
it
you're
was
messy.
never gonna be you.
It was never gonna be you. You're messy. You're messy. You're messy. You're messy. And it's crazy that you folded that quickly. You folded without a camera on you. You folded for free. So I hope that you're still gonna be doing Heather's hair moving forward. And I hope that Heather hires you down to the beauty lab and gives you a booth where you could do all the white girls' hairs because you folded for free on what you claim to be your best friend
And the
for
gag
something that y'all
is,
did together.
right. And the gag is, and we're not saying that what Monica did was okay.
We're
What
not
Monica
saying
did
because it
was
wasn't.
right.
It was trifling as hell.
What we're saying is it makes dynamic television, and that's what we watch for. And number
Exactly.
two, it just feels, it just feels like you did this for an opportunity to align yourself for a potential television opportunity.
Mhm.
Never gonna happen. And the gag is we love Monica even more. So what you came up with Heather, it backfired. And had you stayed on the side, I mean, you could have made a burner account and said and messaged Heather and said,
Right. There's so many other ways, but I feel like if that was really your bitch, if that was really your friend, you would have said, "Let me go figure this out and give your friend a heads up."
"Mhm."
Because if that was really your friend, Dr. Katie also says, "Watch out think on Angie though and her minor involvement with reality Vanties." That's why Angie was so quiet the
But
whole
then she
time.
tried to turn up, and I'm just like, girl, if you was responding, laughing and enjoying the content, please shut up, please. You was sending stories down to the page.
Girl, that's why Monica said what she said in the confessional. She said all of these girls are acting reality Vanties, reality Vanties, reality Vanties, but all of the girls was down to the DMs laughing and cackling and keying to the things that reality Vanties was posting about about the other girls. And I believe that. And I truly believe that. So now we got the receipts on Angie, that Angie was down to the comments, laughing, swiping up, doing what she was doing, interacting.
Yeah, like, girl.
And now you want to act like you that girl. And now you want to act like you are vindicated from this. She's sitting down like this the whole time, quiet. Because she know if I say something, she gonna air me out. Then she try to have a look, she try to have a cute little spit spat. And Monica said, Angie,
She said,
don't make me.
because I was letting you live.
She said, Angie, don't make me pack you up like I just packed up Lisa. Wait, guys, we have to go back. We have to go back for the I right now. This is the read of 2024. I'm still watching. I'm watching Housewives all year to see what tops it. But this,
You dumb old piece of leather rubbery bitch, Donald Trump pants. Shut the up.
F you
She called her
old
leathery, like her
leathery,
skin,
rubbery.
like a crocodile.
I'm telling you, those were Nicki Minaj lyrics. Leathery,
High heels on.
rubbery.
Yeah.
You Trump hand ass.
She
Packed
got,
her up. FedEx, UPS.
and
UPS her.
I've been tired of Lisa, honestly. Lisa annoys Lisa and Whitney just annoy me. They really do.
Whitney, so it was funny. Someone said, make sure you guys talk about the scene at the beach where the girls were acting.
It was giving little fires everywhere. It was getting
Big Little Lies.
Big
It was
Little
giving
Lies.
documentary. It was giving.
Was
It was
giving
giving.
peak white woman method acting.
Yep.
It was giving.
Yep.
Give those girls their chance. It was giving Meryl Streep.
Give those girls a sense. I'm gonna say this. Listen, every housewife show has their peak. Every housewife show has their moment where they show the girls, we are them girls. This is the. You thought that Jen going to jail and filming after her charges was the moment, and that we were gagging? No, we weren't gagging. We weren't. Honestly, we weren't gagging.
We didn't care. We didn't care about Jenna.
We didn't even tune in. No shade.
Yeah.
We didn't even tune in. However, we tuned in for this and give Salt Lake City, and I'm gonna say this too, give production their tens. Production produced the hell out of that finale. It was perfection from beginning to end. The way that Heather got that call from her FBI, CIA, Olivia Pope agent, and she then said, hold on now. I'm not just gonna go crazy with the tea. Let me summon the OGs
To the
down to the side of the beach
in full glam.
in full glam
Mhm.
in their dinner outfits. Production puts this weird gray filter on the screen, dramatic music. You see Whitney coming down the stairs.
Coming down like Rapunzel and just sashaying
You
across the
see Lisa Barlow coming like, what's happening? What's happening? Heather's like, let's wait until Meredith gets here. You see Meredith doing her big one.
beach.
Heather says, Heather had a monologue written. After the call, Heather sat down, wrote the monologue, and memorized.
Rehearsed it, memorized it, got memorized it while she was getting glam.
Yeah, she said, are y'all shooting? Okay, let's go. um, then she says, I have something bad to tell you. And Lisa's like, stop. I'm so nervous. I'm shaking. And she said, I'm shaking too. And then she goes, the woman that we've all came here to celebrate, the woman that we've been championing and defending for the past 3 months, the woman that we all know as Monica, it's not who she really is. You know her as the Instagram account that has tormented us for 4 years. Reality? Fonties.
Not that you have this speech committed to memory, it's sending
Girl,
bitch.
girl, it gagged me so much that I was like, we need we need this reenacted. Reality Von Tees, and the girls were gagged.
The girls were
No,
they were gassed.
no. Whitney reached out for Meredith's hand, like, Meredith, I'm here for you. The girls were acting. Bobby said, like episode 1, when the episode began, they were all reciting the Bible, and it was produced really scary. And while it was everything I had to admit, yeah. One thing about that's why I love Salt Lake City so much, because they be playing around with like the sounds of the church and the dramatics. They be, and the girls be all for it, because the girls know that if they give production a scene, production is gonna put the editing behind it.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So Dr. Katie said, word for word, you better act. Yeah.
Yeah, give him his 10.
Huh?
What I said, give him his 10.
Give me my 10s and give me my scholarship to Gilliard. Let's go. I'm ready to
So
act.
where?
Isn't it Juilliard? I said Gilliard.
Gilliard. What school you going to?
Girl, I went to a state school in my state, girl. I didn't go anywhere. So she said, and then she goes, and I'm gonna confront her in dinner, and I want you guys to back me up. That is the first time that a housewife has ever told the entire cast, we're bringing this bitch down.
They
Insane.
failed.
Insane.
I know, but they failed.
You feel like they failed?
They didn't take her down. I
I
didn't
don't
leave like similar. I've seen housewives get taken down. They crying.
Right.
They Monica stood 10 toes. She had a rebuttal for everything. I didn't leave that scene feeling like I left that scene more Team Monica, which is not an effective takedown.
Right. But I also didn't. I'm very proud of the way that the women handle Monica. Like, I'm not. They didn't. They did. The thing is that they didn't know who they were They didn't know who they were gonna handle. You know, that takedown would have taken down many other housewives that we know.
Mm-hmm.
It would have left them crying. and they would have walked away. They would have called production. Denise Richards would have been like, bravo, bravo, fucking bravo.
Mhm.
She would have stopped the whole shit. Let's be for real. Monica sat there. Whitney even changed her chair because remember they were seated. Also, the production of this dinner, they put the tables in a triangle for the Bermuda Triangle. Like, I just Whitney took her chair and she said, "I can sit next to her."
Okay, girl.
They were fully all on the other side while Monica stood there by herself and gathered all of them.
One by one.
And then when they said, "You are reality Von Teese," Monica said, "Well,
Not by myself.
that's not entirely true." And the girls were
Like she
gagged.
was giggling. Like she was so like, I don't even give a fuck.
The girls were gagged because the girls did not think that
They
she
thought
was
she
going
was
to.
gonna cry and lie and cower like they do, and she was like, "Yeah,
Mhm.
well, now that the cat's out the bag."
The girls did not think that she was going to fold. I
Mhm.
mean, that she was going to respond like that. The girls thought she was going to fold. The girls thought that Monica want this show so bad that she will probably be like, "No, please stop. I am so sorry." Monica said, "I don't give a fuck."
And no,
And no. And then she told Lisa, "Go pay your IRS."
gagged her.
She said, "You don't want me to post anything on Reality Von Teese? Do not treat your employees like rats." You don't
Mhm.
think I clocked that shade? I
Mhm.
clocked it.
She said, "You won't make the show if we ain't got nothing to post about you, baby. Be better people. You won't be up there."
She said, "Go treat your employees like real employees." Did anybody catch that shade, castmates? Let me know in the comments because I caught it. So I want to know what's going down to the Vita Tequila.
Is there even an existing agency?
Are they even selling tequila, chat?
I don't know what they're selling. You know what they were saying about what she was selling down to the security?
Uh, we already know that Angie's husband allegedly is down to the grinder. Allegedly, allegedly,
Allegedly.
he has declined these comments and these rumors. The rumors.
Mhm.
So now my question is to you, Ricky, and this is also my question for the castmates that are listening right now. Do you think that there is a world where Monica comes back because none of the women want to film with her?
I feel like, and this is my critique across all Bravo shows,
Hmm.
the women shouldn't, I feel like the women should have a say, but when they start getting clicky and casting people off, it takes shows downhill. We see it with Potomac. We saw it with Atlanta when they took Nene off. We see it with Married to Medicine when they taken Quad and Mariah off. She hasn't committed any crimes against humanity, and if it had it not been for her and a little bit of Mary, this season would have been a big flop.
Right.
When she said Gossip Girl didn't say Gossip Girl forever, I said, "Girl, you better say it." And that's
that was
it's just like
that was a great line.
it would be foolish not to bring Monica back,
Yeah.
have her hash out this with the girls, try to work on getting
Stafford said he
her.
wants Monica back.
Hmm?
Stafford says he wants Monica back.
We all want Monica back. It would just be dumb. It's like similar to when Candy and Phaedra had that fallout, and
Hmm.
Phaedra never came back to hash out. It just left a hole in the
It leaves a hole.
a
I
hole
need
in
to
the
see,
story.
even if the women don't want to talk to her, that's fine because you should have a real emotion towards her. If you don't like this bitch, you don't have to like her. However, what we want to know is how are you guys going to move forward? Because at the end of the day, we cannot ignore the fact that Monica single-handedly brought energy back to this franchise.
Mm-hmm.
An energy that we can ride for a couple seasons
Mm-hmm.
because she's young, she's willing to give it,
And she's
she's
a
willing to be
fan.
vulnerable, and she's willing to be real, and she's also not scared to be the enemy and the villain. She's not, but she does it in a way that you don't even feel like she's the villain.
It's because she's honest, and I think that's overlooked a lot when it comes to being a tier one housewife, where
Yeah.
it's so calculated, even because it's been on air for such a long time. So a lot of these women who claim they don't watch the shows, they watch the shows.
Yeah.
And celebrity, not a celebrity, so they see what's going on and they come in with a plan. And I think Monica's like, I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna show them who I am, so they ain't got nothing to dig up or pull on me. And if they like it, they like it. And if they don't, they don't. And we happen to like it, and we
Right.
what she presents as authentic. So
Right. The only one that did have a clockable moment that clocked her was Meredith when she said, "Monica, you were at my store the day that the clutch got stolen." And she was wearing blonde hair and she was wearing a mask and she was with Jen. And then flashback, flash forward to season 4, Monica comes visit Meredith's store and she walks in and she says, "I've never been here before. It's so beautiful."
she had to stay in character.
Baby, she was there was plots to be plotting.
My sister had the plan.
There was a storyline that needed to be carried away. You think she was gonna give it that early?
Hmm.
She said, "We haven't even gone to the cast trip, baby. And this year, I know we going international because the bitch that can't travel is not here no more."
Yeah.
So the girlies all made sure the passport were renewed and ready to go for this season.
Okay.
So I think that my I'm not even I think that the girls need to put their housewives gear on and
If I was them, I'm like, I don't like this girl, but I want to have a long lasting franchise. So let's get her on back
yeah,
on. And
yeah,
like
yeah.
whoever she talked about the least, have her scene with her where she's apologized and y'all trying to make up and
So
they're
Monica was on Instagram Live after the finale, and she said that she doesn't have a problem with Meredith or Whitney. So I'm guessing going into season 5, if anybody, she will be filming with Meredith and Whitney. I also see Monica filming with Angie because she didn't really pack Angie up like that. And I think that the things that happened between Monica and Angie can still be repaired. I think that if Angie sides with the other girls, I think that'll be a punk move, and I
Angie's
don't think
gonna
it will
side
go
with
well.
girls. Angie's gonna side with other girls because she was
But
already.
Angie, if you're listening, do not side with the other girls. Stay neutral or just stay true to yourself. Don't side with other girls just because we will know as viewers if you're doing something just because you wanna side with the team that you think is winning.
She's team Lisa Barlow, and that's I'm telling you.
And I think that the housewives need to understand that, you know, do you want to be part of the winning team on the show or do you want to be part of the winning team outside of the show when it airs and when the fans are watching it? I want
It's 9 o'clock.
So
ooh, ooh. I want Monica to come back next season. I want Monica. I want all of the other girls to welcome her back, not with open arms, but welcome everybody. Sign up for this. Let's go. Let's film a season, and don't do what Potomac is doing, where you guys are showing up on scene and not talking to each other or
not talking
addressing
to
each
each
other.
other, casting trying to get rid of fan favorites, just being that we don't want to.
Outcasting housewives,
We don't. Wanna,
not filming.
we don't want
Don't
to.
do that. The moment you do that, we stop watching, and then your show is off the air. Don't do that. Please don't do that.
Mhm.
The realistic next step for the show is to come back for season 5, to all sit at a dinner table and air this shit out and figure out how we're gonna move forward.
Mhm.
I'm gonna paint you the season right now. This is how the season 5 should open. Dramatic ass music. Hoo ha hoo ha. You know the housewife, the Salt Lake City music. Hoo ha hoo ha hoo. Everybody's walking into a it's snowing. There is snow everywhere.
Yeah.
And everybody's at a scene, everybody's at a dinner table, and they're all waiting on Mary. Mary shows up, and when the car opens, Monica's with her. Mary and Monica walk in. Mary says, "I'm here." Monica says, "Me too." And Mary says, let's air everything out. We're not leaving this cabin until we figure out what to do.
And then Mary says, but let me pray first.
But let me
And as she's praying, it's a flashback to the Bermuda scene. Come on, producers. Come on.
like, come on. I know the production is listening right now. I know production
Come
is
on,
listening.
production. We need it.
Come on.
Whatever you got to do.
Throw them girls in a cabin and don't let them leave until they figure it out. Okay?
Mhm.
That's all I gotta say.
That's all I got to say on the subject. Ain't got nothing else to say.
Ain't got nothing else to say. Thank you so much, castmates, for listening to another episode of Reality Right After. We did it live today and we have so many viewers, so many comments. So we're definitely gonna do this again because if you guys are loving it, we're loving it too. So make sure that you guys follow us on Instagram at the Reality Rundown because that's where we post everything reality TV.
And if
Don't
you
be
ever
going.
yeah,
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
sorry, if you ever want to come on and join the live with us and talking back and forth, we're always open and receptive to people. Dr. Katie, come on down. Kevin, come on down. DM us. We'll bring you up next time.
Let me tell Bravo to hire ya, chat. If
Some
you
of us
say
might be
so.
already there.
No, but seriously, thank you so much for joining the conversations. Following us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll be here next week discussing it all. Let us know what you guys want us to discuss. There's RHOM right now, Garcelle versus Dorit on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. There's a lot to talk about there. Married to Medicine is coming back from its hiatus soon. Potomac too. So we're gonna get on here and we're gonna discuss it all and we're gonna throw the shade and we're gonna unpack it and pack it and repack it and send it. Okay. Love you, Ricky. If you guys want to follow my girl, make sure you follow her. The ad names are right there. If you want to follow me, make sure you follow me. And yeah, we love you. See you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.